witness information to it, I would add that in under the witness tab, but you'll see here now I could add a probable cause. I can click on that button to create a probable cause, and of course add towing form. Now in this situation, I'm going to hit add towing form. Okay, you can see here that this is already filled in for the most part. That's because I've already completed a tow form here. This will allow me to adjust any information in it. For the tow form, the vehicle information, the owner information, and the registration information will be populated in because you've already entered that in from the ticket portion of the program. You would have to add in or update the information for vehicle condition, which is quite simple. The next tab you have is for details. In that situation, you need to fill in whether or not there's a hold for the vehicle and why, and a CAD number you can associate with the tow form. The vehicle location will be listed here. You will have to enter in all of the towing company information, and then you also have areas to list why the vehicle was towed and if there's anything inside the vehicle as far as inventory that needs to be listed. Reason for tow, driver arrested for OWI. Now, for our purposes, we are going to print off a tow log form for the tow company when they pick it up. Once this is completed, you would just hit complete. It's going to pull up your option to print the ticket, the probable cause affidavit, and the towing impound form. All you have to do is select the box, hit print, and it will print it out in your car for you. For the purposes of training, we're not going to print it out, but that is what you would do to print. You just need to make sure you check the box. Once we're completed, we go back here to the dashboard. I'm going to open that back up, and I'm going to go to my modify ticket so that I can show you the probable cause affidavit now. If you remember, we go to the Notes Comments tab. We would go to Add Probable Cause, and it pulls up our probable cause affidavit. Now these are all the tabs you got to fill out and complete, and all the information that's required. I've already done this so you can see what you need to fill in this situation. When you click on the Add Probable Cause, the information for the offender and their license information will already be populated in here from the ticket information. The same thing goes for the vehicle information. Okay? You will have to select vehicle type, whether passenger, commercial motor vehicle, or another type of a vehicle. There's a tab for preliminary observations that you can check, and this basically what it does is it breaks down and goes through the probable cause affidavit for you. You go through each tab filling in the information. This is for a breath test, for a blood test, for a drug test. So you choose which one. Did you read them in implied consent? A section for witness information, previous convictions, location of the offense, the citations that were issued, driving behavior, and then your field sobriety test stuff that you would document. Once you have all that done, you would complete. Again, you can check probable cause affidavit. You can print out the receipt for the license, narrative, behavior diagram. You choose what you want to print and hit cancel. In this situation, because we don't need to print it here. Additionally, you have the option of just creating a new probable cause or a new towing form if you did not issue any citations to someone. So say we come across an abandoned vehicle that we're going to have to impound. We could simply click on New Tow Form, and it will pull up a blank form for us to complete. You could scan a vehicle registration and populate the information here if you wish. You have search features here where you can search tickets when you're looking for a specific ticket for some reason. I'm going to go ahead and close that. And essentially, that completes the dashboard e-citation program that we use in the car. Now, there's also a website interface that I'm going to quickly cover. So I will log out here. Typically we would sync that, but this is just a training module and I'm not going to be too concerned with that right now. So what we will do is you would go to mycourts.in.gov. That's the website where the interface for Insight is located at. You enter in your username and your password and log in. You want to go to the ECWS Central Repository, and then that pulls up the main screen for eTicket Online. Now this is where you can go to your tickets, probable cause affidavits, tow logs, and search to find one that you could print out at the station. Our records management person has the ability to print the tows, the affidavits, and the tickets out, so we don't necessarily need to be concerned with that. But if you need to print a ticket off for some sort of information, this is where you would go. So you click on search ticket. You can search for a date range. You can go to advanced and search by just you, and it'll pull up your offenses. You would click on it. You can view it. You can print it. If you click this box, it'll select them all. Hit print selected. You can print off check what you want to print off. These were warnings, so I would click warning. Printing off court, yes. Download. Where do I want to download it to? Downloads it, pulls up the ticket. Now I can see it and print it off. It's that simple. That concludes our tutorial on the eCitation program.